Watching his beloved wife being hurt, the husband wished he could cut the killer into pieces, but just then, his 6-year-old daughter walked out from the kitchen. In that moment, the robber had an evil idea. Hearing his daughter's cries for help, Jack could no longer suppress the fury inside him. He was determined to make the mastermind pay the ultimate price. On the day of the trial, Jack desperately hoped the killer would be punished by the law, but the result left him deeply disappointed. The attacker was sentenced to only 3 years in prison. Seeing the smug look on the man's face, Jack suddenly realized the judge had likely been bribed by the killer. Enraged, he mocked the unfair judge right there in court, and made a bold declaration to everyone: his wife and daughter would not die in vain. He would avenge them no matter what. And even more outrageous, as Jack was about to leave the courthouse, he saw the prosecutor, who was supposed to uphold justice, shaking hands with the killer. If the law couldn't bring justice, then he would take revenge the old-fashioned way. 10 years later, Bill, the killer who had been released from prison, suddenly received a mysterious phone call.
Who the fuck is this?
Look out your window. It's outside.
At first, Bill didn't believe what the stranger said, but when he saw police cars outside his window, he realized things were serious. The police had surrounded the place completely. With no way out, he got dressed and followed the stranger's instructions to escape. Surprisingly, he made it out of the police's net. Once in the car, Bill found the cop already knocked out cold. The mysterious man had done it ahead of time. Bill quickly grabbed the cop's gun and woke him up, forcing him to drive out of the city. But once Bill had escaped the police, he didn't plan to let the cop go, because only the dead can keep a secret. Just then, the mysterious man called again. Bill picked up the call to say thanks, but to his shock, the cop in front of him was the mysterious caller. When the man removed his wig, Bill saw clearly it was Jack, from 10 years ago. Without hesitation, Bill pulled the trigger, but suddenly, he felt a sharp pain in his hand. The gun had already been modified by Jack. Pulling the trigger injected a paralyzing toxin directly into the user's body. Next, Jack dragged Bill to a basement and chained him to a cold metal bed, then kindly injected him with a high dose of drugs to keep him conscious through the pain. Now came the moment Jack had waited for, his long-awaited revenge.